Today I'm talking about silent movie star Agnes Ayres, who died on Christmas Day 1940. Agnes Ayres was an American silent film actress. I'm going to recreate her chocolate mousse at the end of the video. Agnes's recipe for chocolate mousse was in a 1925 book called Favourite Recipes of Famous Women by Florence Stratton. She was born Agnes Henkel in Carbondale, Illinois in 1892. Some sources say she was born in 1898, but according to the book Dangerous Curves Atop Hollywood Heels, The Lives, Careers and Misfortunes of 14 Hard Luck Girls of the Silent Screen by Michael Ankerich, she was born in 1892. Her father was Solon Henkel and her mother was Emma Ayres. She had an older brother called Solon Henkel Jr. Agnes apparently worked as a bookkeeper and wasn't thinking of entering showbiz. She was spotted in 1914 by a director who worked for the Chicago-based film studio, S&A Studios. She was cast as an extra in the short silent film The Masked Wrestler, which starred Francis X. Bushman. She decided the movie business was what she wanted to pursue, so she moved to Manhattan with her widowed mother. She acted in various movies, including a comedy short with Charlie Chaplin in 1915 called His New Job, which was an uncredited role. Luck was on her side when she was spotted again, this time by actress Alice Joyce. She thought they looked alike, and so she got Agnes a role in the 1917 silent comedy film Richard the Brazen. Alice played the part of Harriet, and Agnes played the role of her sister, Imogen, in the movie for Vitagraph Studios. During World War I, Agnes married Army officer Captain Frank P. Shocker in 1918. It was a short-lived marriage and they divorced in 1921. What really gave Agnes's career a boost was when Paramount Pictures founder Jesse Lasky laid his eyes on her. He was smitten. They started a romance and he gave her the starring role in the 1920 Civil War silent movie Held by the Enemy. It is a lost film, so we can't watch it. This is an interesting fact. Jesse Lasky's sister, Blanche, was Sam Goldwyn's first wife. Jessie continued to promote Agnes and secure her roles. She starred in Cecil B. DeMille's 1921 movie Forbidden Fruit, where she plays a lowly seamstress who pretends to be a wealthy woman. Forrest Stanley was the leading man in the picture. Agnes is on the left in the photo. Agnes is best known for her role as Lady Diana Mayo in the 1921 smash hit The Sheik. The film is a little controversial as Lady Diana is held captive and seduced by the Sheik. And we all know who played the Sheik, don't we? Rudy! Mr. Rudolph Valentino. Loretta Young played an uncredited role as an Arab child in the movie. Agnes shot to stardom. She had made it. The movie made over $1 million at the box office in the first year that it was released. The film made Rudy a superstar. Jesse Lasky stated that the last week of November 1921 was the Chic Week, and he screened the movie in 250 cinemas in America on the 20th of November 1921. In Sydney, Australia, it ran for 6 months. In a French cinema, it ran for 42 weeks, and it was Rudy's first movie to be shown in Italy, his home country. Agnes's other memorable movies were The Affairs of Anatole in 1921, with Wallace Reid and Gloria Swanson, pictured here, and The Ten Commandments in 1923, both directed by Cecil B. DeMille. Agnes realised that Jesse wasn't going to leave his wife for her. Their relationship ended and her career took a downturn. She met and married Mexican diplomat Manuel Ricci in 1924. They had a daughter, Maria, in 1926. Rudolph Valentino and Paola Negre were Maria's godfather and godmother. Paola was Rudy's girlfriend at the time of his death. Agnes also called her dog Tino after Rudy. Agnes and he were close friends off screen. Here is Rudy with Agnes's husband, Manuel Ricci, and Paola at a costume ball. Rudy said about Manuel, "He was my first friend in Hollywood. He loaned me money and gave me his Rolls Royce for visiting studios looking for work." She made 2 pictures for the Producers Distributing Corporation, Her Market Value and The Awful Truth, both in 1925. They reneged on her contract. Producers Distributing Corporation said it was due to her weight gain. She denied she had gained weight and sued the company, whose vice president was Cecil B. DeMille. A settlement was reached, but this lawsuit damaged her career. Agnes then made the movie The Son of the Sheik in 1926 with Rudolph Valentino, but her part wasn't a starring role, but a supporting one. This is an Agnes in the picture. Rudolph starred as both the Sheik and the Sheik's son. Agnes was the mother of the son. It was actress Vilma Banky who had the female starring role as Yasmin, the dancing girl, whom the son, played by Rudy, falls in love with. This was Rudy's last movie. Her marriage to Manuel ended and they divorced in 1927. In Photoplay magazine in May 1930, Agnes said, "I'm not sorry I'm married because I have my daughter, and I would marry again because I love children. But if I do marry again, he will be an American. Latin men are wonderful lovers, but poor husbands." Agnes had invested her money into real estate, but unfortunately she lost her fortune in the Wall Street crash of 1929. Her last credited role was in the Donovan Affair in the same year, 1929, which starred Jack Holt. She made money on the vaudeville circuit, then returned to acting in 1936, but they were uncredited bit parts. Her last appearance was in the 1937 comedy short film Morning Judge, which had her name in the credits. She gave up acting and opened a real estate business. She became ill and spent time in a facility for her mental health. She lost custody of her daughter in 1939. Agnes died from a cerebral hemorrhage due to hypertension at the age of 48 on Christmas Day, 25th of December 1940, at her home at 834 North Alfred Street, Los Angeles, at 3:15 a.m. Agnes demonstrated the enduring allure of silent cinema, where performances relied heavily on physical expression and emotive depth. Her work reminds viewers of the unique charm of an era when dialogue was secondary to the power of imagery. Today, Agnes's legacy lives on through her work. Her contributions to films such as The Sheik and Forbidden Fruit remain celebrated by cinema enthusiasts and historians. She was cremated and her ashes were interred in the Chapel Columbarium at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. So I'm just about to do the first stage of Agnes Ayres chocolate mousse, and that's melting the chocolate into the milk. So this is the first part that I've got to do. So here we go, this is the beginning part, melting the chocolate. The chocolate's all melted, so I'm going to take it off the heat now. Now I have to add in the heavy cream, or as we call it, double cream in England. Now I've whipped the cream. now got to put in the meringue. Okay. And then the chocolate. I'm now folding in all of the mixture. And here it's the finished product, finished off with a couple of raspberries. What do you think? I'm going to have a taste of it. So I'm going to taste it now. See what it's like. So Agnes Ayres chocolate mousse. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. Just a little bit of the meringue pieces in it, not too much, and it's not too sweet then. Try a bit of the raspberry with it. It's very nice, very tasty, very easy to make. So make one of these and then sit down and watch The Chic with Rudy and with Agnes. Well, that was awful, wasn't it? But a lot of the silent stars, their stardom didn't last and they had tragic endings. Well, I hope you make Agnes's chocolate mousse and watch one of her films. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.